What are you doing this afternoon?
Probably this.
Twins are playing, day game.
Who's pitching? I don't know. Probably some scrub. I miss having an ace. I miss Johan Santana. Well, we can watch Randy Dobnak instead. Who cares? When Santana pitched, it was an event. Everybody adjusted their plans to get down to the ballpark. Whatever happened to him? Traded him to the Mets. For who? Carlos Gomez. Carlos Gomez? You're always down on Carlos Gomez. He was all right. He was fast as hell, and he was a great drag bunter. I always just thought he should bunt every single at bat. No, not this again. It wouldn't work. It would. Look, in 2008, Carlos Gomez batted .258. But guess his batting average that year when he tried to bunt for a hit? .440. .440! Only one guy has ever batted over 400 in a season, and Carlos Gomez was accomplishing that and more when bunting.
It's not the same thing. No, it
not.
wouldn't work. But for him, it's better.
Why even have him swing? Have him bunt every single time. It wouldn't work. Why? The third and the first baseman would just play up. So now you have them out of position and then you swing. It would drive teams nuts. And sure, maybe he wouldn't bat .440, but maybe .350.
And who wouldn't want that? Carlos Gomez. That guy wants to hit dingers. No way is he bunting every single at-bat.
But there are other guys who are great drag bunters, guys who should have been bunting every single at-bat, like Rod Carew or Matty Alou. Those guys batted .700 when drag bunting. .700! Or how about Willy Taveras? Willy Taveras? Nobody wants Willy Taveras on their team because they weren't using him right. Do you know that he bunted .460 in his career? Yeah. In how many attempts? 281. How do you know all this? And Juan Pierre, remember him? Who attempted nearly twice as many bunts as Willy, still bunted .350 in his career. And guess Ichiro's bunt hit average from 2002 to 2008. .510. Are you kidding me? .510? Ichiro is bunting over 500 in that span? Well, maybe they should have a whole team of drag bunters. Yeah! Could you imagine? The third baseman would be wore out by the third inning. It would be complete chaos for the opposing team. I was kidding. It would work. A whole team of players bunting .350? That'd win championships. But apparently you care more about tradition than winning. This is stupid. Teams would adapt. Okay, so the third and the first baseman would play up. But what if you got runners on base like Juan Pierre or Willy Taveras who are threats to steal? If that first baseman comes up, then he can't keep the runner close to the bag and they'd steal second easily. The same as if the runner is on second and the third baseman is playing up. He's got to be ready for the throw to third.
Teams would just bring in the outfield.
Then hit to the outfield. I'm not saying you have to bunt every single time. This is about creating chaos for defenses. And another thing, this would totally neutralize good pitching. DeGrom is just any old pitcher if you're not swinging against.
So who's on your all drag bunt team?
Okay, like all time? How about just like since 2000? Okay, so I gotta have Ichiro, then maybe Juan Pierre, Jacoby Ellsbury, Corey Patterson. Who plays the infield? Those are all outfielders. Okay, then Eric Ibar at third, Luis Castillo at second, Sean Figgins at short.
It's Chone.
D. Gordon. I don't know. Maybe see if Dave Roberts or somebody can catch. That's a pretty cheap roster. Right. Now you have all that extra money for pitching, and you can afford to keep Johan, and we'd be going to the game right now. Okay? But instead of watching them hit home runs, we're watching them bunt. Homers are boring. Shut up. I'm serious. They sound cool until you realize that the more players are trying to hit bombs, the more they're just taking pitches and taking pitches, waiting for a mistake. The games go on for hours, and you're just watching them watch pitches. No thanks. Give me the orchestrated chaos of an all drag bunt baseball team.
I think we need to stop hanging out. I think we just broke baseball.